From the very beginning, we thought that the ultimate kind of expression of entertainment robotics would be a physical character coming to life. But not just in terms of the quality of the emotions that they could express, but to truly understand the environment around them and to be able to show those emotions with relevance to what's going on in the world that they're in. The goal was to make a character that had the size, shape, capabilities, and physical form factor and practicality of a character that could do all the things that we wanted to do. It took us 45 mechanical iterations to get to the final version. Cozmo is a little robot. It's almost like your little robot buddy. As you open him up, he opens his eyes and wakes up in the world for the first time. And he's like a little newbie who has to understand his capabilities and what he's meant to do. And he wants to be more than he really is at that point. And you work with him to explore the boundaries of his skills. And as you evolve that, he becomes more capable and much more diverse in the things that he can do. The reality is that a vast majority of kind of the toys you might consider as robots or kind of companions and so forth, they may have some good mechanical properties or things that they can do, but they're almost entirely blind. They can't sense and understand the environment. They don't understand people. They don't understand context of what's going on. They can't play games. So that severely limits what it is that they're capable of. With our products, and Cozmo in particular, the biggest enabler is the fact that he uses AI and computer vision and all these technologies to understand people, remember his history with them. And so if you play with him every single day, he's going to be much more interactive and excited to see you. If he sees you for the first time, rightfully so, he's going to be very standoffish and kind of suspicious of you. And so he builds that relationship with you. At the end of the day, part of the fun is in really testing him and seeing the boundary of his experiences. What happens when you poke him? What happens when you roll him over? When you pick him up and toss him around in the air? When you play a game and you beat him? Why does he, is this little grumpy, mischievous guy who sulks and makes excuses for why he lost and then wants to kind of get better? That situational awareness is the magic tool that then makes everything that he does so much more powerful. The brain behind Cozmo is a mobile device. So pretty much any modern device would act as both the interface to some of the higher level gameplay, but also as the brain that allows Cozmo to do some of the really sophisticated things that he does. Because every element of his behavior and gameplay is controlled by software, and so we'll continually be expanding the experience, building more capabilities and augmenting his skills and the things that he can do over time with app updates. One of the most fascinating things about this project is that we're bringing together people from backgrounds that have never coexisted on a project. So we literally have animators that have worked their entire careers at places like Pixar or DreamWorks that are animating the first physical character like this in the real world. Game designers making games for this little guy to make him feel alive and amplify him. Roboticists and AI engineers building the tools to have him understand people and the environment around him so that he can feel spontaneous and tie together the right levels of emotions and behaviors at the right time. It's something that's never existed in one place, and each one kind of challenges the others. But at the end of the day, it's all these really amazing skills from sound, game, animation, robotics, engineering that all kind of come together and make it possible to tell stories in the real world.